The villagers watched from their hiding places, whispering among themselves. "She has sealed her fate," one said. "The king will never change," another added. But they were wrong. The curse had already begun. That night, as King Nunu sat in his palace, he felt a strange weakness in his body. His hands trembled slightly. His chest felt heavy. He dismissed it as nothing. "It is just the heat," he told himself. But it was not the heat. It was the beginning of his downfall. King Nunu woke up feeling strange. His head was heavy and his legs felt weak. He tried to sit up, but a sharp pain shot through his chest. He frowned. "What is this?" he muttered. He called for his servants. "Bring me water," he commanded. A young boy rushed forward with a wooden cup, his hands shaking. As the king reached for the cup, his fingers trembled. The water spilled onto his robe. The servants exchanged glances. The king had never shown weakness before. He was as strong as a lion, as fierce as a warrior. But today something was different. King Nunu growled in frustration. "Call the medicine man," he ordered. "Now!" The royal medicine man arrived quickly. He placed his hands on the king's forehead and frowned. "Your Majesty, you are not well," he said. "Of course I am not well," the king snapped. "Give me something to make it go away." The medicine man mixed herbs and whispered incantations. He handed the king a cup filled with dark liquid. "Drink this and you will be fine," he said. King Nunu drank it all in one gulp. He wiped his mouth and stood up. "There, I feel better already," he said. But he did not. That night, his sickness worsened. He shivered under his blankets, sweating and groaning in pain. The next morning, he called the medicine man again. "Your medicine is useless," the king barked. "You promised to heal me, yet I feel worse." The medicine man bowed his head. "I have done my best, Your Majesty," he said. King Nunu's eyes darkened. "If you cannot heal me, then you are of no use to me." He clapped his hands, and his guards seized the medicine man. The man pleaded for his life, but the king did not listen. "Take him away," he ordered. Moments later, the medicine man was executed. That day, news spread across the land. "The king is sick," people whispered, "and he has killed the medicine man." Fear spread. Other medicine men from nearby villages heard the news. They knew the king would call for them next, and if they failed, they would meet the same fate. One by one, they fled, disappearing into the deep forests and faraway lands. King Nunu did not know it yet, but he had just made his greatest mistake. The only people who could heal him were now beyond his reach. Days passed, and King Nunu grew weaker. He could no longer walk without help. His once powerful hands now shook like an old man's. His voice, once loud and commanding, had lost its strength. He sent his guards to search for the best healers in distant villages. One by one, they were brought to the palace, and one by one, they failed to cure him. A healer from the east gave him a potion made from rare herbs. "Drink this, and by morning you will be strong again," she promised. The king drank, but by morning his legs felt even weaker. A priest from the mountains chanted over him, waving sacred leaves. "The spirits will cleanse you," he declared. But the spirits did not cleanse him. Instead, he lost his appetite, unable to eat even his favorite roasted meat. A young medicine man from the west tried his best. "Your Majesty, your sickness is beyond my understanding," he admitted. King Nunu's patience ran out. "Kill them all," he roared. The guards obeyed. One by one, the healers were executed. Blood stained the palace grounds. Now, no healer dared to come near the palace. The king had sealed his fate. His sickness had no cure, and there was no one left to help him. Lying in his bed, his body trembling, he thought about the old woman at the stream. He remembered her words, "From today you will die slowly until you turn your wicked heart and become kind to your people." A cold fear gripped his heart. Could it be true? Was his sickness her doing? He sat up with sudden urgency. "Bring me the old woman," he ordered. The guards rushed to the prison where she had been locked away, but when they arrived, they found the cell empty. The old woman was gone. When the guards returned with the news, King Nunu's face turned pale. He had imprisoned her, but she had vanished without a trace. For the first time in his life, the mighty king felt powerless. The palace was in chaos. The old woman's disappearance terrified everyone. The king, who had always been in control, was now a man grasping at shadows. "Search the entire village," he ordered. "Find her." The guards combed through Anu, questioning the villagers, but no one had seen her. Some believed she had been rescued by the gods. Others whispered that she had never been an ordinary woman. Perhaps she was a spirit, an elder suggested. A spirit, the king scoffed. But deep inside, fear gnawed at him. His sickness worsened. He could no longer stand without help.